Hopefully.
I wonder if you can.
You're live.
I know. I mean, I'm wondering. Hello to you. Hello to you. I wonder. Oh, there you go. That's okay. People can wonder what the hell that is.
Oh.
Talk about getting it ready. And
that's the top of our computer. We took that brief pause and everybody quit on us. So they're like, oh, so I'm not getting paid for doing nothing? Then hell no.
Right. So hello, everybody. Thank you for joining us on this wonderful Sunday. And we wanted to thank you for... we wanted to thank you for spending some time with us. You know, kind of go over and hash over what's going on with the world today. And that's kind of like what we're talking about today. So,
what do you want to talk about? Huh?
What do we want to kick this off? You still working on?
Yeah, I'm just putting you back on.
Okay.
Yours. Okay, I'm ready.
All righty.
Do you got it set up right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Welcome to the Stupid Asso Show. I'm one of the hosts, Michael Badasso, and my brother, Mark Badasso.
I know.
Okay, we do need to get into this for people out there. This is an enactment show. It's a lot of our opinions.
And it's our opinions because it's our show.
So, right. You know, and if you get butt hurt, it's only offending you.
That's true.
So, I mean, if you say something offensive to me, I probably won't do anything about it. You know, put that out there.
We will. I mean, if you want to talk about how round my face is, it looks like a pitted golf ball. I mean, I'm cool with that. I'll even read that.
Well, I like that one guy when he sat there and said, "You're not funny, and you should just kill your." And when I put that's extremely hurtful just to get a joke out of him, he was like, "Well, that should be easier for you to kill yourself." And I'm trying to book him on the show, folks. I mean,
funny. That is. I mean,
I'm like, man.
I mean, when you got some gold there, you know, you got to really just run with it. So
I'm telling you that. So I mean, telling me to kill.
Is that ours?
That's what?
Is it that how it's coming in all fuzzy like that?
Yeah, probably. My camera is horrible.
Oh,
so
we're getting better equipment. Folks.
We are.
I promise you. We haven't made a fucking dollar on this show yet.
Okay, so the topic of conversation is the coronavirus and youth.
Well, and we wanted to talk about this because much like everything else, no disease spreads faster than fear and panic.
Yeah.
So we wanted to kind of give you some myths, bust those myths, and actually some facts that go along with the coronavirus. Because you know what?
Is it a myth or is it
a myth? The youths. So, because one of the things that always kills me is how much information we'll take from Bob from work. You know what? Bob's an accountant.
Right.
Bob is not a scientist. Bob's reading some wacky shit on the internet.
Yeah.
And, you know, we tend to go, you know, Bob said, what credentials does Bob have? You know, Bob works, you know, in the warehouse somewhere.
And don't take all of our shit as serious.
Yeah, because we're going to make some shit up too, you know. But we'll tell you we're making it up because, hey, that's what we do.
Right.
So, but we did want to kind of talk about that to give some people some ideas of what isn't going on with the coronavirus. And one thing that came up that most people do not realize, the coronavirus is not new. It's actually CONVON -19. That means there was 18 before this one.
Yeah, it had the SARS, booty flu, bird flu.
Yeah, so, but 18. So keep that in mind.
Oh, and the common flu is a coronavirus, just to inform you.
Right. So, when we're sitting over here looking at it, so 18 prior to this.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like you're getting version 2.0. This is kind of like the whole same scenario. And it's interesting because when people sit there and they start talking about this, it's like actually something new. But we did go on and read from the CDC what are some of the things
Don't tell them people I read. The hell is wrong with you? Go ahead.
You got your information from Bob.
I was at the water cooler Friday, and he told me some real good stuff.
That's right. And you know where you can get the coronavirus? From the water cooler. No, I'm just kidding. You can't get it from there. Well, maybe you can. I don't know.
If somebody coughs on your face,
so,
I mean.
But yeah, so the coronavirus is simply that. It is another version, 19, of the 18 previous strands of it.
Right.
So, but one of the big myths was, and I got to tell you, this cracked me up, is it had gone around that it came from bat soup. Now, this is a myth, but first of all, who the hell makes bat soup?
Granny made a great bat soup back in my day. The wing was so crunchy after you had it in the soup for so long. Oh my goodness!
I mean, but who has that? I can't tell you the recipe. It's a family recipe for my bat soup.
It's delish. What the hell? I mean, and don't get me wrong, and I'm not trying to offend any cultures out there, but if you eat bats, and you're batshit crazy, I tell you that right now.
Bat soup.
I mean, you get one little nugget of bat, and it's like, ooh, that was so tasty.
Where did you get the back portion? where does the bat soup? And they're this big. I mean, how?
I mean, you could get bats grow.
Oh, I guess that's
don't
true.
Get me wrong. They're using regular. There's no chest meat. There's no leg meat. There's no wing meat.
There's no meat.
There's no meat on a bat.
I'm just saying here, but yummy bat soup is where it said it came from. And you know what? After the show, I'm going to look up recipes for bat soup just to see if there is actually anything. And then how do you catch bats? I mean,
it's
do we
so
have bat farms?
wingy. Just so wingy.
It's just, man, it just got that crunch in it.
Yeah, so it did not come from bat soup.
Which did not know was a thing until right now. So, yeah. So there you go, folks. It did not come from bat soup.
It came from cross-contamination. So,
Yeah,
I mean, if you are in the food industry, if you're a cook, you know what that means. And if you are cooking and you don't know what cross-contamination is for your family, that means wipe everything down after you cut it.
Right. If you go cut up chicken on a board, don't cut your vegetables up because that's just damn gross.
That is.
You're probably a person who eats bat soup. So.
Yeah. Wash your meat.
Yeah.
I mean, every part of the meat. Dry it off with a towel.
There you go. I mean, just some good, helpful hints.
Or Lysol that bitch. That's what I. If you get a good fucking big ass steak, just get the lemon.
Yeah,
because
then nice flavor in there.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
if you're wondering why your eyes are bleeding, you cannot use. Okay, before you do this,
a disclaimer.
Disclaimer. Don't do it.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, but if you do, please video. That's all I can say is.
Yeah, I mean, and that's the thing too, is so one of the other things that could come up is that you can get rid of the coronavirus by taking cocaine.
I did that. I put it all out there.
Right.
Like, booger sugar gets rid of the coronavirus. But only anally. So you have to have that friend to have a straw. Poke it in your butt. Just boop. and blow that motherfucker in there. Get some burger sugar up your booty hole. That's what you need to do. You, not nasally, not orally, straight up the butthole, because it hits you like that. And you're like, oh, I feel weak. Oh, wow, damn. Let's go club it.
Oh my God.
Could you imagine being in the hospital and doing the oh my Jesus, I'm healed. Woo! Get some, definitely. I will tell you this: if you don't have the coronavirus, get some booger sugar up your booty hole.
So that's myth number 2. Myth number 3 is that the Corona beer will neither cure it nor give it to you, because the lime kills everything.
Well, no, okay. You had the booger sugar up the butthole. You can drink as much Corona as you want to.
That's true. Yeah. I mean,
yeah, as soon as you get that right up the butt. Sorry to give you the visual, but you know, I'm telling you, you can drink all the Coronas you want because you're cured.
I mean, think about that. Is the person that said, "Hey, if you use cocaine, it'll cure it, but if you drink Corona beer, it'll cure it." Is this a person just trying to throw a party? I mean,
yeah, I think so. You do not have to have an excuse to do booger sugar. If you want to just do it and say you're cured of every damn thing, I have AIDS, but I did cocaine.
I'm telling you, you probably will feel like you're cured from everything. But yeah, I mean, that's true. People think that's.
So you done some booger sugar?
I have not.
Oh, okay.
No.
See, I'm the bad one here.
I've never done that. I guess coronavirus is in my future.
I'm gonna die now. Mark, I would blow booger sugar up your butthole. I mean, okay, my question is, how long have we known each other?
All our lives.
And I've never seen your asshole. Never once. You never popped your cheeks open and just said, hey, take a look at this, buddy. I'm in a store, at an apartment, right now. Come on. Show it to me, baby.
Oh, my God.
But if I'm telling you, you get the coronavirus, I'm going to see that booty hole. And I'm going to pop a big straw in there.
The big gulp straw.
No, I'm going to put one of them, what was those things that looked like a straw, but it had the flavored pixie sticks. Not the little itty bitty paper. See, we had paper straws back then.
We did have paper straws back then.
But I'm talking about that big, like, oh yeah, I'm not even going to lube it up. Well, I'm going to put some booger sugar around the top of it so it numbs your booty hole. Did you know it numbs your booty hole?
No, I did not. And what scares me is that you knew that.
I'm sorry, but if you don't experiment, then you're wrong. Right? Experiment out there everywhere. You know, when you're done and you're like wiping the nose and you don't stick it in your booty hole just to see if it fucking numbs your booty hole,
then you're wrong for that.
You are wrong.
So another one was sesame seed oil. That if you rub your body with sesame seed oil, I mean, I don't know what kind of Kama Sutra shit is going on with that, but I
want to know if it was Frank Sesame Seed Oil Company that was like, put that out there.
It's not true, sir. Who the fuck cares? You know, but yeah, you cannot prevent the coronavirus by rubbing sesame seed oil on your body. It's just like it. Or this is another one. Hand dryers will prevent it. What makes you think that would prevent the coronavirus? It's a good choice for the environment. So you absolutely should use hand dryers versus paper towels, but it will not prevent the coronavirus.
They actually, and that's debunked too, because they said there's so much moisture that goes into the hand dryers that because the hand dryers are not instantly hot.
No, they're
heat does kill viruses, but they've actually proven that there's more viruses blowing on your hands than anything. But I mean, okay, for instance, like in people that are our age and a little bit older, they all remember that gas station towel. You remember you pulled it down, and for some reason, it was supposed to go through a cleaning agent through this little box. And you wiped your hands, and it's like, how many people?
Oh, that's just so gross.
You thinking about it now, aren't you? You're like, how many people jacked off on this? I mean, when I was 17, I was like, yeah. I just jacked off on that. Why would I want to wipe my hands?
I'm just like, that just, no, thank you. I haven't seen that in years. But.
No. I mean, see, and this is the problem that we had this stuff when we're still alive. That's the mess. We drank out of water hoses.
We did.
I'm surprised we don't have the coronavirus right now. I mean, it's inside of us.
Who knows? Maybe that delicious batch of bat soup, made all the things better.
Nana made a great bat soup.
She did make a great bat soup.
She couldn't keep her fucking hairy nipples out of it, but I love Nana.
But yeah, so those are some of the things that are just missed.
And video it.
Yeah.
Send it to us.
You won't cure it, but it'll be funny.
My ass is no, that's what you need to do. Take a Q-tip, pour some rubbing alcohol, and just stick it up your butt. It will cure the coronavirus. I'm telling you.
Obviously, anything stick up your butt will cure the
Yes. Everything needs to be rectal. Rectal? Damn near kill. But
yeah, so there are some there are some of the things that you get from Bob or Karen. And here's another thing. Don't be a racist out there. Chinese people everywhere do not carry the coronavirus. No. So it's not like if you come in contact with somebody from China or somebody that's Asian, is going to carry the coronavirus. Don't be a dick.
Don't be a dick.
It's like there's.
Okay, if this is something that is affecting you, like, oh my God, I got to find out. Look on the internet, but look at reliable sources.
The CDC.
The CDC. I mean, and I'm not saying all news outlets because they're but
sensationalized.
You can lead with that and then go to the CDC. You can do stuff like that. Don't
get it from your Bob or your Uncle Bob's blog that he's always talking about some kind of
or if it doesn't have org in its name or .gov,
right?
I mean, if it's not a reliable, credible source, they're using it as propaganda for you to click on their site.
Sure. So that hazmat suit that you ordered from Amazon, you might want to hold off on that.
Yeah. And just remember, all the face masks were made in China. So I mean, they're not sending it over to us. It's all good.
Well, and just think about this, folks. For a minute, just let's be reasonable. This is 19. We have survived 18 priors.
Yes.
So we're still here. I'm not saying that number 32 won't have some kind of huge effect, but as of
we'll still be doing this. Mark,
with the booger sugar in my butt.
With the booger, come on, push it hard.
But I mean, those are some of the things that just always gets me is like nothing spreads faster than panic and fear.
Oh yeah.
And I get it. We're sitting over here. We're watching these news reports. We're inundated by these things that are going on. And truth to the matter is that mortality rate is still 2%. Or fatality rate, excuse me. The fatality rate is still 2% and could be lower. Now, again, I know there are people out there that's like, yeah, but that's just not the truth. Well, again, I don't have the same facts that Bob at the water cooler has.
I don't either.
But Bob at the water cooler is probably searching some really shady shit.
He's probably after his rub off of porn. He's in the dark web looking for remedies and cures.
Oh, I know. I was like, I'm buying a plot of land in Montana and growing tomatoes. Go for it. But if you're doing it because of the coronavirus, well, then do it. I don't care.
Or if you believe in the cocaine thing, I mean,
do it.
You know? And videotape it, but make sure it's rectal.
Yeah,
you got because.
But a full disclaimer: we are not endorsing nor telling people to go out and do this.
Yes, but don't. Funny. But it would be funny, especially if you sent it to us.
Or if you did it and rub yourself with sesame seed oil.
Oh,
and garlic.
And a 70s porno music montage going on in the background. Please,
that'd be like Boogie Nights. You just had Mark Wahlberg in there, you know. Don't
Booger Sugar Nights.
That's great. Booger Sugar Nights.
If I can afford cocaine right now, I would do that production. I really would. I can afford everything else but cocaine.
Yeah, that would be wouldn't that be the shit if you really did find out it did cure, but nobody could afford to do it? So like people would, you'd have like knockoff cocaine, you know, like cocaine.
Please say that again. I'm gonna have to go back to the video just to hear what he had to say. But no,
well, you know another myth
Magic
that they
Johnson, had? You know, I mean, the man had AIDS, and surprise, surprise, he don't. Not saying anything about Magic. He's a man, but it's like, how the hell do you have AIDS?
Because he's rich. Let's be for real. Rich people can get things cured.
God. But I hope cocaine up my butthole works. I really do. If not, it's going to be a funny show.
But if that doesn't work, another myth is that garlic will cure. And you ever notice this? I got to tell you, one of the things that always comes out when any of these things happen is garlic is a cure of everything.
Well, you got that Italian grandmother. Yes, garlic is a cure for everything.
And if that doesn't work, the basil in there will make it all go.
And it keeps vampires away, too.
And if you think about it, I mean, you have to keep vampires away. It's just fucking science.
You know, I mean, hell, how long has vampires been eradicated? Since garlic. You know, we don't have that problem anymore. So keep eating garlic, people.
Fair point. I mean, I got to tell you, I didn't think about the math on that. But yeah,
yes,
they have been eradicated for many, many years. So
yeah.
No matter how many movies come out about them, they're not there anymore.
They're not there.
So garlic, kudos to you. But yeah, so that was the other thing.
I wonder if people do believe that there's really vampires.
Well, I'm sure there are. They're probably the same people that believe that garlic will cure the coronavirus. I mean, it just kills me how much misleading information goes out on these things.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, we all remember SARS. I never say it right, but SARS and bird flu, and how much of an epidemic those were. And I'm not saying that this will not be or could not be. However, those were coronaviruses too.
Yes,
they may have been 17 or 14. I don't know, but they were coronaviruses. So
19. What was it?
CORVON or something -19. So yeah. 19. We had 18 prior to this,
and I mean, it is scary. I understand that.
Well, why is it everybody says that? It's like, well, it's the government's way. Oh, that's the other myth that the government put this out. And I know there are people right now. No, they did. Damn it! You don't know what you're talking about. It's because it's population control. Well, we're doing that to ourselves. So you know, if you read a lot of the census that are going out, our generation kind of are making that happen because we stopped having kids. Yeah. So we're actually decreasing the population all by our lonesome. So, you know, to say that we need to create a disease to control the population, we're doing that with rubbers. So, you know.
Trojan, it's your fault.
That's right. Dick that comes out of the toilet and then just runs your hand over the hand dryer.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I get it. You didn't put any poopy on your fingers. That's okay. It doesn't take long to wash your hands, you motherfucker.
And I know you got this hand sanitizer stuff, but that can also affect you. And most people don't realize that.
Oh, yeah.
It kills everything on your hands, but it leaves a surface for the next stuff to come on there. So
I'm just saying, wash your hands, you
wash
dirty motherfucker.
Yeah.
I mean, how many times you gone into a bathroom and somebody walks out of that damn stall and then walks right out that door? And this is what kills me, and then leaves the toilet like a damn,
Or you got a guy like me,
shit all in that bowl.
his fingers up his butt all the time. Do you know if I wash my hands?
You don't.
You don't.
But
so,
yeah, I mean, it's just, I just can't stand that, you dirty motherfuckers.
Yeah.
You spread disease by not washing those gross hands of yours. So just wash them. Or, like if you were at a restaurant, you saw one of the cooks come out and just walk right, check, please.
Yes. I've actually seen that, and I was like, I'm done. I'm good.
Yeah,
took a piss and yeah. Did not wash his hands. I don't care if you have a sink back there that you wash your hands in.
I don't care.
You better attempt and please me, because you're just having Cokes. Now I am.
Matter of fact, your hand's been on. No, I'm not gonna have anything. But yeah, wash your hands.
Wash your hands.
I mean, we're not saying that.
And try not to touch your face too much.
Yeah. Again, don't try to touch any part of your body too much, because then you're just playing with it.
Yeah.
So,
Standard. You standard.
But yeah, so those are some of the myths that you have along with coronavirus. But yeah, some of those things are just not true.
Yeah.
So drink Corona beer, or don't drink Corona beer.
Yeah, they're not sponsoring us. So.
Yeah, score lines of Coke or don't score lines of Coke. It doesn't matter. It's not going to prevent it nor give it to you.
I wonder if we could get a drug dealer sponsor.
This is sponsored by El Chapo.
Do more cocaine. God, that is so wrong.
That is wrong. Disclaimer, we are not sponsored nor endorsed in any way by any local, national, or regional drug cartel.
Drug cartel.
So, but yeah, just think about those things when you hear about the coronavirus. I get it. Everybody wants to sensationalize it, but I'm sure we will survive this. Next week, if I'm not here and I'm dead, this was all bullshit and you should run for your fucking lives, But if I am here
we could get Stu in here to do the show.
Bastard never shows up.
Never shows up.
But yeah, so then you'll know this was all horse shit.
Maybe he has the coronavirus. He has been asking me if I can score some cocaine. I said, I don't know, but I'm not blowing it up your butthole.
Well, you do it for me, but not for Stu?
Yeah.
That's brotherly love.
Yeah.
At least half of it. Well, then, who does the stupid asshole award go to this week?
I will
say you, Karen, for being a fucking racist out there, thinking that every Oriental person or Asian person, I know that
you did not just say Oriental. That's a rug.
Yeah, that is a rug. I'm sorry. Asian. Let me correct my fucking self. But any Asian person out there.
He's on the booger sugar.
But yeah, so any Asian person out there that has a coronavirus, don't be that asshole.
Yeah. And so, don't slip up and say
there you go. And that's a cut.
Yeah, don't. Goddamn. Or Jesus, Mary, Joseph. Wow.
This is what happens when you do shit live.
Okay, well, you guys have we'll get letters. Does anybody get letters anymore?
Emails.
But please have a safe and fun day, and
don't get the coronavirus.
Don't get the coronavirus, but and if you do and you believe that the booger sugar will help, save some for the person that's blowing up your butt. So
be a nice cocaine user.
Yes.
Okay. There you go.
Have a great day.
Bye.
Bye.